He had just caused his own father's death. With his mother's help, he hid inside a temple to escape the police. To blend in, he shaved his head and disguised himself as a monk. However, the senior monk immediately sensed a violent aura surrounding him. The boy paid no attention to it. He wandered to the back mountain of the temple, where he found a tall altar covered with food offerings. As he passed by, the abbot explained that the altar was used to worship evil spirits. The local villagers did not believe in gods, but instead offered food to these spirits in exchange for good weather and peace. The abbot also warned him that there would be no moon the following night, the time when the evil spirits were said to appear, and advised him not to wander around. The boy dismissed the warning completely. Later that night, when darkness fell, he sneaked back to the altar and took the offerings, hoping to feast on them. Unexpectedly, the senior monk caught him and warned that the food belonged to the evil spirits and should never be eaten. Ignoring the warning, the boy refused to put the food down. Suddenly, the bowl seemed to float in midair. The boy, who had always denied the existence of ghosts, believed the monk was trying to trick him. After the food was gone, he recalled the altar from earlier that day and returned to the area. But the surroundings were pitch black, making him deeply uneasy. As he looked closer, he sensed movement in the shadows. That was when he realized, in terror, that evil spirits truly existed. Shaking with fear, he rushed back to the temple, only to discover that the altar had collapsed. He scrambled back to his room and did not sleep at all that night. By morning, the monks discovered the fallen altar. Its collapse was seen as a terrible omen, a sign that the evil spirits had completed their sins and were about to reincarnate into new forms to face punishment for their wrongdoings. Before the boy arrived, the altar had remained untouched for years. After his arrival, it suddenly fell. The monks began whispering among themselves, believing that the boy carried heavy sins. Unaware of their suspicions, the boy assumed everyone hated him. In a panic, he packed his belongings and prepared to leave. When the abbot stopped him and asked where he was going, the boy ignored him, pushed the abbot aside, and left without looking back. The forest terrain was complex, and the boy soon lost his way. He was forced to sleep inside a cave. That night, he began to experience terrifying visions. He remembered how, seeking excitement, he and his friends would throw stones at passing cars. After causing accidents, they would steal from the victims. What the boy never expected was that one time he had accidentally caused the driver's death, and that the person inside the car was his own father. The boy jolted awake from the nightmare. Having completely lost control, he ran wildly through the forest in terror, but once again, he lost his direction. Strange cries echoed all around him. He grabbed a stone from the ground and threw it into the darkness. Almost instantly, stones seemed to come flying at him from every direction. At the edge of death, the boy finally thought of confessing to his father, but it was already too late. His body slowly transformed into an evil spirit.